James Gunn and Peter Safran are set to reveal their plans for DC Studios very soon. Older DC projects might be getting cut, others won't be in the same boat. Cavil might be done as Superman, but does this shakeup apply to every franchise under the DC umbrella? So much has been made about the changes with the Justice League. With all the shakeup to DC Studios by James Gunn and Peter Safran, how will it affect a project like the Batman 2? I loved the first film. I think the spin-off for the Penguin, along with the sequel, will be a good tie-in for the franchise. I also think Matt Reeves was a great choice in directing both the first and sequel Batman films. Reeves had his Batman with Robert Pattinson, and I think the two gelled well on the project together. But if James Gunn refers to Batman as a big part of the new DCU, will Robert Pattinson be in the lead? Batman is a large character and tough to avoid when talking about the Justice League. The situation with other DC characters is unique from Batman. The first Reeves Batman film was well received by fans, and a lot of them have been hoping for a sequel. Take this difference with the last Wonder Woman movie or the last Aquaman movie, where things were a little bit more polarized. But fans are a bit concerned that the Robert Pattinson version of the character might be on a chopping block after DC announced Gunn and Safran joining the team. After hearing cameo scenes being cut from Aquaman 2 and The Flash, many reasonable fans are lost in the direction for the franchise. I think once James Gunn and Peter Safran get to present their plan in full, fans might relax at least temporarily. Matt Reeves has been quoted to be deep in writing the script for the sequel to the Batman. I think he was initially writing his sequel right before when DC announced James Gunn and Peter Safran as the new visionaries for the DCU, so there might be a little confusion on that line. But it looks like the fans for the Batman can breathe a little sigh of relief. Reeves spoke with Yahoo about his sequel and how the direction of DCU affects it. He goes on in quotes, "We talked a few times. I'm supposed to get together with James Gunn and Peter Safran sometime this month. They've been working feverishly on what they're doing, and I've been working hard with my partners on what we're doing, all our shows and stuff. With Gunn and Safran meeting Warner Bros. Executives with their plans, I hope they approach the Reeves project with care. Batman is a big character, and it's rare to have found such a good pairing with Pattinson and Reeves. In an effort to keep everything streamlined in the DCU, Reeves has said how he and the new duo in charge are working on keeping things consistent with both of their narratives and both of their continuity." He speaks with Yahoo again and quotes the following. "So we're gonna have a sit down where we talk about everything that's going on and what the arcs of these two things are. I'm excited to hear about what they're doing." In a different interview, when chatting more about the sequel with thecomicbook.com, Matt Reeves once again refrained from talking about the details for his project. He goes on in quotes, "I'm not going to answer that question, but we are working on a movie. I'll put it to you that way. We're deep in it, and my partner and I are writing. Matt Tomlin and I are writing, and it's really exciting, and I'm really excited about what we're doing." Matt Tomlin is Reeves' writing partner who helped him in the first film. No doubt the duo will have something wild in store for the sequel. With a bit new information, it's more clear that the DCU and Reeves' Batman universe are going in different directions, at least for now. Keeping both arcs separate makes sense since Reeves has been working on the script a little bit longer than Gunn and Safran have been at DC. I would seem more likely that the third film of the Batman franchise will connect to the proper DCU if it ever does. Before I give my final thoughts, I'd like for you to give this video a thumbs up and hit that like button. Drop a sub and help me get that subscribers number going up. Batman is too large of a character to keep away from the Justice League or from the DCU. I kind of like to see it go in the direction that Spider-Man did in Marvel Studios. The only problem that I see that with Batman is that you'll have a little bit of comparisons between both roles, so I think you should keep Robert Pattinson in his version of the character and a little bit lighter tone, maybe to blend in with the other universes and other TV shows. My money is on a new Batman actor in the vision from Gunn and Safran to eventually take over the entire direction for the DCU going forward. At least with Pattinson and Reeves for now, Batman to DCU story would probably wait. I would let them finish their trilogy, especially since how well received the first film was. As for the sequel, what are the plans for it, if even initial plans? We're just going to have to wait some time for some detail. The sequel is slated for 2025 release date and will have some tough competition coming in the form of the next Avengers film. I look forward to see what Matt Reeves does with the character in his sequel. I'm also intrigued to see what Gunn and Safran have planned for the Warner Bros. Executives. I'll be covering that announcement in good detail, so sub for my video on that. Also comment below and share your thoughts on the latest Batman news, and how do you guys feel about the potential of two Batman characters out in the DC world? Share all of those thoughts down below. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you stuck around long enough to drop a like. If you did subscribe, tell me in the comments below. And share your thoughts on topics like this one and others by clicking on the right side of your screen. I appreciate your support, and this has been Joel from Real Talk Movies. See you soon.